Hello, my friends. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you are doing very, very well. I'm so glad to be back in the craft room with you guys on this beautiful sunny Friday night. I don't know about you, but we've been having some lovely weather here this week. And it's been almost summery, which is definitely getting me in the mood to do some like summery crafting. So maybe I'll do some summery crafting tonight. I'm not quite sure. What about you guys? What are you inspired to do just now in regards to your crafting? I would love to know. Let me know in the comments. Tiffany is here. Hey, Tiffany. And Candy is here. Hi, Lesley. You made my day. Oh, thank you. I'm so happy to be here. And I'm sorry I've missed 2 weeks. COVID got me good. It was a kind of unexpected actually, because Piper got ill and had a cough. And then we were testing negative. So I felt ill. I was like, I've just got what she's got. And then all of a sudden it was like, oh no, you don't. Got me good. Candy says, happy Friday, and I get to see your lovely face. Yay. And Marcy's here. Hey, baby. It's just after 1 here in Northern California, and we're almost at 100 degrees. Oh, no thanks. Oh, I have some really exciting news. Actually, do you know what? Let's flip the screen and get started on some craftiness, and I will catch you up on all my fun news that's happening. So before I give you life news, let's talk about crafty cards. Marcy says, so good to see you. Glad everyone is better. Yay! Although I have to say, I'm still feeling like really nasally and like my sinuses are having some problems. But I only started testing positive last Saturday or something like that. So I'm still not even a week past it. So probably just have to take it easy. So I heard today that one of Craig's pals, his wife technically, had a baby. So I thought, what better way to celebrate tonight than by making a happy new baby card, and a great excuse to whip out the old happy new baby jumbo sentiment die. So that's what I'm thinking. And of course he went, hey Mike, what do you want on your baby card? And then all of them shouted out the most random animals just to be funny. There was a request for a honey badger. Not sure if I've ever seen a honey badger stamp before. Also looked up what a honey badger looks like, and I don't think he's all that cute, to be honest. I'm sure we could draw a cute one, but the other request was an otter, so maybe we'll have an otter tonight. Peggy's here. Hey, Peggy. Peggy says, oh no, get well soon. It's a slowish process, unfortunately. Yeah, so we had I go skating on a Monday night with my roller boots, and I think we all just started skating around in each other's COVID filled fumes. I think one of the ladies worked in a school, so pretty sure that's probably patient 0 right there. And what was crazy, Dawn got it first of all, and somebody else got it, and then I got it, and then in the end it was about 8 of us that all ended up being very filled with COVID. And every single one of us had different symptoms, affected different ways. It's really quite crazy. All right, so I was thinking of using the Happy New Baby, and I was thinking of putting it onto a slimline card, just so that I can get a little bit more room, really, because if I go for an A2 card, although it would work, it kind of takes up quite a bit of the real estate. So we could still definitely do it like that, but I'm just thinking out loud at the moment. And I pulled out the otter side. My original plan was that I could have the giraffe. I think the giraffe kind of has cute baby vibes. Maybe it's because of, I don't know about you guys, but over here, the Sophie giraffe, like teething toy, people go nuts for it. Seems like every baby has a Sophie giraffe. So that's why I thought the giraffe maybe would be a good addition. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna yawny poos. But otters were requested, so otters would work. But I guess we could have a little collection. We could have an otter down here. And just have different animals. What do you guys think? What could we do? If we went for an A2, we had our happy new baby, then we could create some otters down here maybe. I think instead of having like a scene, I might just add some color and do some nice ink blending. You guys know that I love ink blending on the Clairefontaine paint on packs of pattern paper, and I was running out. Normally I get the A5 size, which is this size. I was running out, and I noticed that one of the UK shops over here was doing a 3 for 2 offer. So in the end up, I upgraded to A4 and got like 6 of them. So I was like, yes, let's stock up on my paint on cardstock so that I can get lots of beautiful blends. Let's see what I've got. I'm going to need the A4 size for. I'm going to need the A4 size for the slimline. And that's another good reason to go for the A4 on this cardstock, is that before, when I had A5, I didn't have the option to do a slimline, but now I do. I did actually take a bundle out and cut them down to A5 size so that I have them to hand. Just makes life a little bit easier for me. Let's see if I can get ink blendy on the go. Yes, so we had, Per Piper had this awful cough, sneezing, coughing, but it wasn't COVID, thankfully. But it seemed to last for ages and ages, and we ended up having to like phone the doctors and phone the pharmacy and be like, at what point do we need to be worried? But I think it actually just like she just escaped it, if that makes sense. It was I think it probably lasted about 10 days, but any more than that, they would have been worried that she was having a chest infection. But we couldn't hear any rattling or anything in her chest. We always worry. All right, so I really like the lacy kind of look of these scalloped frames. I think the lacy looks give baby cards a really soft and beautiful feeling. And I'm going to blend this with some colors. I'm thinking pink because it's a beautiful baby girl. And I maybe will do some scattered straw or something to that effect as well. And maybe I'll just go for a collection of super cute critters around here. We've got Jasmine. Time ran away from me. I'm late, she says. That's what happens sometimes. I actually really like this greeny color as well. I think that would be super cute. So let's get some ink blending tools on the go. So we can get blending. Sponge sugar is definitely one of my go-tos. What else have I got here? Antique linen, I think, is probably a little too browny. Scattered straw might work. Ooh, actually, I wanted to mention that we have got in the Happy Doodle store some domed ink blending foams. And I have taken some for my stash. So I'm actually going to upgrade my blending foams with some domed options as and when I come across them, because I think that would be fun. Nancy was saying, I was just wondering how to store my dome tops. Great idea. So this is actually like a bead storage container, and we have some of these in the Happy Doodle store. And they fit perfectly. And then I have downloaded the labels that you can get from the Ranger Ink website onto little stickers and stuck them on here. And not only does it work really well, but it looks really pretty. And if I turn my camera over, hopefully you can see, not very well, but this here is an acrylic unit. So that is an acrylic unit for holding nail polish, but actually those little tubs just slot in there perfectly. So let's get some ink. All right, let's see. Louise is here. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Gonna go for ink tonight, not oxide. Because I feel like I can get a softer blend with the inks. The oxides, I feel, go on a bit more opaque, I guess. I'll blend this out. So yes, I'm feeling it on the mend. I'm still not 100%, but I'm definitely feeling very grateful to be out of my solitary confinement. Piper was ill but wasn't COVID, and Craig was he was being nursemaid, bless him. It feels like this year all we've done is be nursemaid to one another. Dear, dear, dear. But I did have Ranger in beside me, so I can't complain. He was a good boy looking after his mumsy. Ooh, looking nice. Lovely blendy blendy. Let's go for some scattered straw. In the middle. Ooh, I might actually change this to, instead of scattered straw, I'll go for squeeze lemonade. Squeeze lemonade. Just so that it's a bit more well, not vibrant, but this is quite, I guess there's some sort of dullness to it, and I don't want that for a baby card. Yeah, that's looking better. I'll just very gently build up the color here. So in other news, I did tell you there was other news. You might know that in August this year, I am turning the big 4-0. Oh! And we talked about several times, we should do something. And in typical Lesley and Craig style, nothing ever really comes of it. But this time we're actually doing something about it. And Craig has booked us some tickets for the two of us to go to New York. I am so excited, and I really want you guys to tell me if anyone has any advice or any tips and tricks traveling to the Big Apple. Let us know in the comments. I would love to hear. Just so many people seem to love it, and I cannot wait. I just can't wait. It's going to be absolutely incredible. We're booked in on my actual birthday to go see The Lion King, and that I am just absolutely delighted for. Marcy says, yay, we're going to NYC in October. I'd only been once and for a day and a half, so this time we're spending a week. Yay! Oh, I'm just so excited. I can't even explain it. So much fun. All right, so we're going to have a Happy New Baby down here in the middle. I think kind of where this yellow stripe is. And I'm wondering if I should go for more pink at the bottom. Actually, I think I might go for some cracked stuff here. Let's see. Squeeze lemonade in there, first of all. And get some cracked pistachio. Ooh, actually, maybe like a purpley tone would work really nicely. A shaded lilac. Ooh, pretty. You will absolutely love The Lion King. I cannot wait. So we have some things on the list that I know we'd like to do and like to see. We leave on a Tuesday, and we get there Tuesday. Well, it will be afternoon, but for us it will feel more like 10 o'clock at night, so we'll be tired. And then we fly home again on the Sunday evening. So I'm really excited. It's just a little trip. It's just shy of a week. But already I know it's not going to be enough time. We've got such a long list. A lot of it is food based. Imagine that from Hungry Heffy, huh? It's like, we need to go get a bagel. Yeah. Oh, we need to go get pizza. Definitely. Yeah. Oh, tacos. We should get tacos. Yes. And it's just a long list of all the foods that we want to eat. Nice. I suggest the Harbour Cruise at sunset. It takes you by the Statue of Liberty and under two famous New York bridges, and definitely the double-decker bus city tour. We did that last time and loved it. Yee! Our trip this October is packed, says Marcy. Oh, I bet. We are eating our way through Central Park, hot dogs, nuts, pretzels, and everything. To be honest, that sounds amazing. And apparently there's this thing called Smorgasbord, which is the best name ever. And it is, I think it's like kind of like a little street festival-y type thing. And It's not happening all the time. It doesn't happen all the time, but it happens every so often, maybe every, I think it's maybe like a couple of Saturdays or something in the summer. And essentially it's a bit like a street festival kind of thing, and it's just filled with like food trucks. So I'm really excited for that. I definitely have to check that out. See, this worked. So pretty. I love the way it looks, so soft. I'm actually thinking I might come in over the top, maybe with a stencil, just to be a bit different. What do you guys think? Could maybe do like the balloon rune stencil or something. This is going to go here. And then we're going to have Happy New Baby. Oh, what should we have? Let's have a look at my stencil collection. So we could have Balloon Room. The star swirl would also be kind of cute. Hiya. The confetti hearts would be cute too, but or the Dotty Lottie. But do you know, I think I am feeling Balloon Room because it is a cause for celebration. And let's see. I think what we'll do is we'll just use the same colors over the top. A little tone on tone action. Yeah. Perfect stencil for this. Now, I've already put away my squeezed lemonade. I have sausage. Central Park is definitely on the list as well. It's going to be so good. Also, what we have been working on here is our plans to renovate the attic upstairs. So we have been working hard on getting that all sorted, and we are pretty much at the point where we think we can get some workers to start, which is incredibly exciting. Absolutely exciting indeed. So within the next sort of few weeks, be a little bit of a building zone here, a building site here. but it's going to be worth it. Of course, this means I have to start thinking more about what way I want my actual craft room to look. But I'm a bit scared to make decisions like that. I'm the kind of person that loves my craft room, and then I'm like, oh, I just wish that this was here and that was there, or, you know, I get a bit bored with it. So is anybody crafting tonight? Let me know in the comments. And do you guys have any tips, tricks, or ideas for building a craft room? Things I should think of? What do you think? All right, can you guys see this? Let's give you a little close-up action. We have a beautiful blend of pink to yellow to this purple. We have this tone-on-tone balloon look. I'm loving it. I think I'm actually going to add a little bit more like faux texture by spritzing it with a little bit of water and maybe even some white Copic ink. Just for extra fun. Have a look. Jasmine says, I'm trying to craft, but Belle won't leave me alone. She's looking for a W-A-L-K, Jasmine. Ranger has already tried to convince me of one of them. But Craig actually took him out before he went off to football, so. Ranger tries to convince you that he's hard done by, but really he's not. He really isn't. All right, let's get some watercolor splotches on this. Or inky splotches. Let's see what we've got. I think we'll go for some watercolor because I've got some gem colors here, which means it'll give it a little sparkle too. Yes, these light evenings are killing me, says Jasmine. Yeah, the dogs don't really get the memo. The fact that just because it's light outside does not mean that, you know, it's outside time, you know? Ranger's definitely fallen into that trap. He, you know, it could be midnight. We'll put him out for a last minute wee before bed, and he just wants to sit around out there. Oh yeah, quite happy. Just sit and watch the world go by. Or watch the bats go by, which is probably more accurate. All right, so let's give these a little spritz to loosen up a little bit. And probably for one of the first times in my life use the wells in this thing here. And that's more gold than yellow. Cute. Need a little purpley. These are really pretty because they have that pearlescent shine in them. Pretty, oh so pretty. Peggy says, of course I'm crafting. Stamping a million things today and die cutting and colouring tomorrow. I'm often too wiped out on Friday evenings to put a lot of thought into crafting, so I do the easy bits. Yes, you're just right. Do the easy bits. It's still therapeutic. All right, can you guys see this? Splashy, splashy. It's looking really pretty. It's actually giving me sort of a sunset vibe. Maybe we need to put some like clouds or something on it. Let's die cut my happy new baby. I'll add this on here, and I think I'm just going to cut that out of white for now, maybe. I made a boo-boo. This is what happens whenever you actually cut corners. Don't use your hefty memo tape. But that's okay. We'll save him for another time because we could just use him for when it says like new baby. But for now, we'll cut him out again. And this time, we're going to use our memo tape. We'll use 2 pieces just to be on the safe side. Wiz Creation says, hey, better late than never. So lovely to have you here, Vanessa. Aha, that's better. That's better. Happy new baby. Oh, I love it. So bold, so beautiful, so pretty. And the great thing about this die is it actually comes with the shadow as well, which we may or may not use. Jury's out at the moment. Jury is out. Let's see. So we're thinking some otters because that was by request, and thinking maybe one of these frames. I don't know, I quite like it. I like it as well. What do you guys think? Should we go for this kind of frame? There's also another plain frame that I have in my collection. Where we have the sweet scallop slim lines. Might also be cute. Let's see. We could cut this out of white and then trim this down to be slightly smaller. Let's see what that looks like, or would look like. So this would look this size. And this would have a cute little frame. What's your thoughts, everybody? Would maybe be cute. Or we cut this down and then put it on the inline pull tab frame, which is very cute. This one, you like the look of this one? Let's cut this out of some white card and see what happens. One is very cute, I have to admit. And another one that pretty much fits perfectly on 8.5 by 11. So you have to make sure you've got your memo tape for this one too. Peggy says, I love the pull tab frame. It's a goodie. Very, very sweet. This little frame. And that would give me that scalloped, lacy feel that I was going for. But I will need to cut this panel down. So let's take the edge off some of these paint splatters. They're still a little wet. Like so. Run this through. And look, a super cute frame that we could use on another card another time. Pop that in there. Why not? Sweet scallops away as well. Let's see how this all comes together. Oh, that is so sweet. So we've got the Happy New Baby. I definitely think that we need to have that shadow now onto or behind the Happy New Baby, because otherwise I don't feel like it pops quite the way that I want it to pop. So what should we go for? What color shall we go for? We could have a... Actually, if I do that, we won't see the yellow, will we? Thinking. Maybe I'm gonna skip it because I don't want to lose that yellow because I really think it's cute. We've got Happy New Baby, but I'm feeling clouds all of a sudden. Let's get my clouds out. Got some big stitch clouds here. Oh, they're cute. I think they're going to be super cute. Let me get my... I'm going to use my Happy Doodle mini die cutting machine. Let's die cut a couple of these. Ooh, Vellum to the rescue. Vellum could very well come to the rescue tonight. And also, Vellum has not really made an appearance in my craft room in quite a while, so all the more reason maybe. These are looking adorable. Adorable. Don't know how we're going to incorporate an otter into this, but I suppose an otter could be floating on a cloud. Who am I to judge? Cute little baby. We could have this little guy on his back. Or just a selection of otters might be super cute. Let's see what we can do. We could be here, maybe holding the little love heart. And we could have another little otter just standing on the clouds, because why not? And a little gift maybe for the baby. And a ball. Baby's gonna have balls. I guess you could almost turn this little beach ball into like a rattle. You could put a handle on it. Could work. I feel like I want the standing one down here maybe. What do you guys think? You can have a little peekaboo pal here. Let's stamp these otters and give it a go. Otters is not the first thing that comes to my head when I think of a baby card, but otters have been requested, so otters it must be. Gotta do what you gotta do. My alcohol marker friendly cardstock. And let's stamp some of these little guys. Marcy says, so cute. I love how it's turning out. Awesome. Let's give it a go. Does anyone have any plans for the weekend? I don't think we have any plans apart from where we will be having our renovations done to start work on our attic. The stairs will go in the space where we currently have our spare bedroom. So I think this weekend we might be upgrading Piper to a double bed and clearing out some cupboards. I know that in the cupboard in the spare room, as I'm sure in most people's spare bedroom, it's you know, suitcases and ski jackets and you know, bags full of clothes that no longer fit your children, that kind of thing. So there's a little bit of organizing to be done then as well. Okay, so I'm going to go for some lightish colors, I think. Picked out. This is E13. This is a new one. It's called Light Suntan, a new one for me. So it's lighter in color than some of the other browns I have. So I'm going to attempt to blend it out with a YR000 because what I really want is to carry through that really soft, almost pastel tones. And if I went for some darker browns, I think that the little otters would kind of ruin the style, the feel of the card. So I'm putting down some of that, what is it, E13? Yeah. In sort of corners and inside pieces where there might be a little bit more shading. And then I'm kind of scrubbing it a little bit with my YR000 to blend some of those colors out. There you go. What do you think? I think it looks cute. So cute. Let me focus the camera here. Make sure it doesn't come out as it always threatens to do. Candy says, sorry I've been quiet. I've been listening while working. Or listening while working, maybe. And Candy says, I'm crafting like usually all day tomorrow and Sunday morning. Oh, Woo's Creation says, I'm going for a spa day with afternoon tea for my niece's hen do. That sounds delightful. Oh, yes. I think I would very much love a day like that. That sounds absolutely delightful. Lovely jubbly. So cute, so cute. This guy, same. Candy says, I also want to buy flowers and paint them. Oh, that sounds good. Will you use watercolors? What will you use to paint them? That sounds nice and relaxing. We the other night went for a lovely walk along the beach. There is a seaside village near us called Lossiemouth, and it has the most beautiful beach. There's like an east beach and a west beach, and East Beach has always been the pièce de résistance, if you know what I mean. But to kind of get across to the beach, you had to go across this old rickety wooden bridge. And the bridge was basically condemned, like it's not safe. So since we moved up here, the beach has been closed. And then with pandemic, blah, 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 we know that they want to make a new bridge, but it was taking forever. But anyway, the bridge is done, and we went for a lovely walk along the beach last night, and it was delightful. It was so lovely. Beautiful night. There was so many people out surfing as well. All right, so I've used these two, YR000 and E13. I did pull out this YR31, but I think it's going to be a little too yellow. Let's try something else. Let's maybe give them a warm grey belly bow. A little W2 along the edges, and W0 to blend it out a little bit. Not too much. Louise says, I love Lossiemouth. I miss living there. Oh, did you live up here? It's so good. Definitely is worth a visit. It's really picturesque, really beautiful. Of course, Ranger says it's worth a visit. He'd tell you that every day. His favorite place is actually about a mile past there, where there's a lighthouse. It's called Covesea. All right, these are looking so cute. So let's give these guys little pink cheekies. And I think a dark brown nose will go well. E57 has jumped out at me. And this guy has a little mouth, so let's give him a little touch of the pink marker, or 14 for that one. I'll come back to the other accessories because depending on where they're going to go on my layout, I might decide upon different options. Yes, hubby was in the forces, so we were posted there. Ah, amazing. Yes, that is why it is most famous, I think. And Piper was at Guides last night, and she was climbing up rocks with the harness on and everything, climbing up rocks near Lossiemouth. And apparently one of the rock formations that they climbed up was called Snotty Nose. Oh, that was funny. She was absolutely delighted with the fact that she got to climb up Snotty Nose. Ooh. Number 2. And this little guy. See what he can do. Get my comments back. They run away. I think this is turning out so cute. Let's see how this is working out. So we have some lovely clouds. I think I need another cloud. Up here somewhere. Woo's Creation says cute cards are my favorite. Ah, I like the way he's popping out. That's cute. Okay. Let's do another little cloud. One mustache. Will we fit it in? Yes, we will. Gotta make it work. I was thinking of maybe adding some embossed dots to these clouds using the embossing folder that comes with the Heavy Doodle die cutting machine. Ooh. But I'm wondering if it's going to make it too much. That's sweet. I'm liking that a lot. I think that would be cute. Oh, I have an idea. One of the things we could do if we wanted to was die cut the Happy New Baby again and then offset it ever so slightly so that there is a tiny little shadow appearing. Even the white one looks pretty cool, to be honest. What do you guys think? More is more embossing. Love it. Let's see. There's 2 pink splotches here in the yellow section, and I'm thinking I might, as Morgan would say, hide my crimes with the Happy New Baby sentiment. And let's have a thinky poodles. So we're going to have a beach ball, maybe up here. And I was maybe going to put a love heart by him, but actually they're quite close, so maybe the gift down here. Beside him. And I'm thinking I might just add a couple of love hearts here, there, and everywhere. But first, let's color these in. So I'm going to go for, this is going to go down here. So I'm going to go for pink colors for my present, and then purple colors for my ball. So pinks. First and foremost. Using R32. R000, but I think we're going to have to blend it a little bit more. Cute. And a purple. So I've got BV000 and BV00. Let's see how these work out. Very cute. BV02 as well. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to let you know that there is a lady called Debbie who does some live crafting. I'm not sure if you are familiar with her. She does live crafting on YouTube as well. And she does a special like guest spot where people can come and craft live with her. And I'm thinking about signing up and joining her. Are you guys familiar with her? Do you know who I'm talking about? It's gonna be super exciting. All right, let's get a card base. So we could go for something different and have a mint colored card base, but I think I might just either go for white. Oh, actually, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use oyster shell. I think. Maybe. We'll see. Either that or bubblegum blush. What do you guys think? Should we go for oyster shell? Or should we go for bubblegum blush? Might be too pink. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I'm cutting this bubblegum blush down the sides and then we'll dry it. Woo says oyster shell. The other thing is then I could maybe use the oyster shell for behind the happy new baby. I think that would be quite subtle. Just that sort of soft shadow, drop shadow kind of look. Speaking to me right now. Speaking to me. All right. 3.5. So cute. Let's start sticking. Get some ATG action on the go. Let's start off with this scalloped panel. And then our beautifully blended ink blended panel. Oh, already that's looking gorgeous. I love it. Okay, let's die cut this Happy New Baby. Not the shadow die, just the Happy New Baby die. Exactly like before. Using memo tape to secure it. So we're not fooled. And we will use oyster shell. And see what happens. Here we go, Happy New Baby. And I need to put this right on top, just so ever so slightly offset. I think that's gonna look beautiful. Let's give it a go. So I tend to align it sort of perfectly and then move it like up a little bit and right a little bit. So we get this little tiny shadow on the left and on the bottom. Can you see? I'm hoping you can. Put another piece of card underneath it. You should be able to see. It's so pretty. At least I think it is. Happy New Baby. So I had planned to cover up these spots here. So let's go ahead and do that right now. And I'll use Glue Burt wet glue so that I have a little bit of wiggle room. Like so. So cute, so cute. Okay, so over here, I know I had one hanging over the edge like this. I don't know whether to hang it or to trim it. I'm thinking this one I might trim and this one I might hang. Life on the edge today. Why not? Just for a bit of variety, you know. And this guy, we're gonna overhang slightly. And this one I'm actually gonna raise up a little bit, I think. So I don't want to use my Happy Doodle foam tape because I feel like it's actually too much dimension for this. So I'm going to use just these clear foam pads. These clear foam pads are great for using with vellum and acetate, or even if you have really skinny word dies, they work great because you can cut them down into super tiny strips. But for me, it's more of a convenience thing right now. Just want a tiny bit of dimension. And I'll put it on him too. Woos approves. Now I want a wee tiny bit for his tail, but I need them for scissors. Here we go. Just to cut it skinny. I'll pop him right here. Oh, it's so cute. And we want a little gift to go down there too. Like so. I haven't coloured in the ribbon. I thought it looks like just looks like a white ribbon at the moment, so I think I'm gonna leave it like that. Should be cute. Let's stagger these little guys in here. And first things first, this guy is gonna be hanging onto the cloud, but this has an internal cut line, so you need to tuck it in his little paw, like so. And then add some glue to it. And same here with my cloud. I'll raise it up ever so slightly. Put some foam. So this guy has an internal cut line too. We could give him a ball to play with in his hand if we wanted to. Or we'll just pop the ball onto the cloud, which is actually what I think I might do. So he's going to sit, what's he going to do? Yeah, he's going to sit slightly over this cloud here. So I'm not going to put any adhesive on this section, but on his tail and on his little head. And just here by his back feet. Hopefully that will give us enough dimension to make him stick. There we go. And a little beach ball. Super cute. Loving him so much. Candy's off to finish work. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Candy. So I was thinking of adding some more of these little love hearts to scatter around. So let's get an acrylic block so we can add some more of these. I might just do 3, but I'll stamp 5 in case I decide that 5 is the magic number instead of 3. But everyone knows 3 is really the magic number, I think. The same colors that I used for the gift, which was the R32 and R000. They give a very pale heart. Good, I think. I cut these babies. So there is a little bit of a pearlescent sheen from that paint that I used. And I did contemplate maybe using the Wink of Stella clear glitter brush marker on some of the clouds. But I decided against it because I actually quite like the way the background glistens but the foreground doesn't. I think it gives it a little bit of an extra dimension, really. All right, so let's try this again. What if we added 3? Oops, come back. 3 of these. I like that. I like the balance of it. And you know what? To finish it, what I really want to do is use some Heavy Doodle enamel dots. And I'm going to use the white enamel dots here. This is the Summer Holiday collection. And I just think that's super cute. I think that is my card done for tonight. Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can take a closer look. We have a happy new baby sentiment here in the middle using the happy new baby jumbo sentiment dies. We have our big stitch clouds. We have our frame from our slimline pull tab. We have used the stitch trio to create the rectangle to go on my card. We've used otter side, of course, and we've done ink blending, we've done splattering, we used the stencil, which was the balloon room stencil, and some coping markers. I think it's turned out pretty darn cute. Peggy says, utterly adorable. Ah, yay. Bonus points for a pun, Peggy. I really like the way that we've used the oyster shell as well. I think it gives a really nice subtle tone to the card. I think it looks really pretty. And I better take some photos of this and get it shipped off for the new baby. Don't know what the baby's called yet. Maybe by next week I will know. So here we go. I will be heading off now because I'm still a bit COVIDy and I am not quite feeling like I can go any much further. Although I do have a couple of ideas. I wanted to maybe do a card of Range at the beach because he loves digging at the beach. So maybe the next time I'm here, I will remember that and we will do that. Peggy says, sleep well. Thank you very much, you guys. I will see you next time. Until then, happy crafting. Bye.